Wait, where's the thing? Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Okay, we're gonna tell you a story today, and it's true because we
true.
saw it on the internet, and the internet says it's true. Okay, stop! Take that off. I need to read. One morning, I was called to the emergency room by the ER nurse. She directed me to a patient who had refused to describe his problem. Other than that, he said he needed a doctor who took care of men. The patient, about 40, was pale, febrile, and obviously uncomfortable, and had little usually open to expose a bit of angry scrotal skin.
After I asked the nurse to leave us, the patient permitted me to remove his trousers shorts, and 2 or 3 yards of foul-smelling stained gauze wrapped about his scrotum, which was swollen to twice the size of a grapefruit. An extravagant laceration, oozing pus and blood extended down the left scrotum.
Amid the matted hair, edemas of the skin, and various exudates, I saw some half-buried, dark linear objects and asked the patient what they were. Several days earlier, he replied he had injured himself in the machine shop where he had worked, and had closed the laceration himself with a heavy-duty stapling gun. This story is actually hurting me to even listen to. The dark objects were 1-inch staple of the type used in putting up wallboard.
We x-rayed the patient's scrotum to locate the staples, admitted him to the hospital, and gave him tetanus antitoxin, broad-spectrum antibacterial therapy, and hexachlorophene bath prior to surgery the next morning. The procedure was consisted of exploration and debridement of the left side of the scrotal pouch. 8 rusty staples were retrieved, and the skin edges were trimmed and freshened. The left testis had been avulsed and was missing. The stump of the spermatic cord was recovered at the inguinal canal, debrided, and the vessels ligated properly, though not much of a hematoma was pregnant. Hematoma.
Present, not pregnant.
I said present. Through and through. Penrose was sutured loosely inside, and the skin was loosely closed.
Convalescence was uneventful, and before his release from the hospital less than a week later, the patient confided the rest of his story to me. An unmarried loner, he usually didn't leave the machine shop at lunchtime with his coworkers. Finding himself alone, he had begun the regular practice of masturbating by holding his penis against the canvas drive belt of a large floor-based piece of running machinery. One day, as he approached orgasm, he lost his concentration and leaned too close to the belt. When his scrotum suddenly became caught in between the pulley wheel and the drive belt, he was thrown into the air and landed a few feet away. Unaware that he lost his left testes and perhaps too stunned to feel too much pain, he stapled the wound closed and resumed work. I can only assume he abandoned this method of self-gratification.
Ow. That's painful, and I think we're done now. Night, we love you.